Hello guys, Malagant here. Thanks a lot for tuning in. I want to talk about guilds in Elder Scrolls Online, and today I'll be doing so. That started well. So in Elder Scrolls Online, any type of character is capable of joining 5 guilds at the same time, and there won't be any representation issues whatsoever. So unlike Guild Wars 2, your character will be able to represent all the guilds because there's actually not that much of a representation to make. What I'm meaning is once you look towards a character and target them or something, you won't be able to see which guild they're in, if I'm not mistaken, and excuse me if I am. Um, Other than that, you'll be able to see the chat, and all the guilds that you're in will be transferring chat towards your character, and you'll be able to read and type in them without a representation issue. So your character really can be a member of 5 different guilds at the same time. And another option in Elder Scrolls Online is the auction house is dedicated towards the guilds alone. And every single guild, once they reach 50 members, so there's a restriction, once they reach 50 members, they own a guild store. And the more members you have, obviously, the better for the guild store, because you want more people trading in your guild for it to be more efficient. So this becomes something that creating a lot of trading guilds, and I think Elder Scrolls Online wanted this to happen in the first place. There are a lot of trading guilds out there, and with funny names also, like selling my bike and stuff like that. It's quite amusing. And what they do is basically they form a community that doesn't necessarily even need to speak on the guild chat. Their sole purpose is to come there and buy and sell stuff to other fellow guild members. And I have seen people that are basically joining 4 trading guilds at the same time. And if you enjoy trading, especially on an interface like an auction house, you'll be able to join 4 or 5 trading guilds towards your liking, or even less. And you'll be able to check their auction houses, the guild store, it's called. And you'll be able to capitalize on what is cheap on one of them and then, expensive on the other. So, about the guild store, I think the interface needs a little improvement at this point, and the game is fairly new. I would say that's normal, but I don't think they're going to be pushing the interface towards like the maximum, searchable and stuff. I think they would like it to stay a little blunt. And other than that, about the auction house, there's one more thing that I like about the guild store. I should stop calling it auction house. The guild store, since it is guild limited only, you're buying and selling from your guild members after all. I don't think people will be overpricing that hard, and the people that are overpricing hard, they will be able to getting isolated really quickly. And this alone will be able to control the economy really well. Obviously there are gold spammers and gold sellers and botters that are abusing like every single thing in any MMO so far. Goes on Elder Scrolls as well. That's such a sad story. Hoping ZeniMax will be able to control at least some of the damage done, and that is going to be done. But other than that, the economy is, I feel like it's really well controlled, and there are a lot of gold sinks. What I mean by gold sinks is basically there are pack upgrades for your bags, there are upgrades for your bank also, and there's obviously the horse upgrades and stuff like that. And the repair costs gets like disgustingly huge. The repair costs, actually, they might just reduce it a little. I'm so sad about the repair costs, especially if you're dying like me all the time. It just becomes somewhat conservative. Either way, so there are some guilds, gold sinks in the game that are controlling this economy really well. The only thing that is fucking it up is, excuse my language, but the botters are just so bad. Okay, so that guild store is really well done in my opinion by ZeniMax. Really kudos to them. Other than that, a guild can have a guild bank, just like any other MMO, but it requires 10 members. And I think the 10-member restriction is for people like, okay, I don't have enough space, let me just form a guild and use its bank, abuse it, just for that restriction, so that it requires 10 members to start the guild bank with. so it's not a just fake bank guild at all. But yeah, if you're really into trading, you'll be able to find so many guilds to join, and you'll be able to just use their guild store. Other than this, let's check. I'm only member of my own guild. I'm not really a member of the others, but if I was, I'll be able to click this drop-down box over here, and there will be, you know, the second guild, the third guild. I'll be able to switch in between the tabs. And other than this, the tabs are like history, where you can see who is invited and who left. But I'm guessing there's some type of a bug or a reset on the server that is not showing the activity anymore. The campaign is the history of Cyrodiil, if I'm not wrong, but I am not sure how it works. Guilds can own buildings, if I'm not wrong, like farms and such in Cyrodiil also. And guilds have also representation of their own faction, which is Daggerfall Covenant, excuse me. Yeah, I'm trying to form a guild. If I should speak about Incandescent, I'm trying to form a guild that is PvE focused and formed by really active players, and that are Daggerfall Covenant, English speaking, and from Europe. So if you're one of these, you would like to join, you can just contact me. You can see my user ID over here. It's at Malagant TV. I would like you to have. I'd like to have you in the guild. I think that's about it about the guilds. I really like the guild system, especially the restrictions that are stopping the economy to just explode all of a sudden, and you know, making server differences. Since this is a mega server, I like how the guild store is just so independent from the others, and at the same time it's also unaware. So something might be really cheap on a guild while it is really expensive on the other. That is hypothetical a little, but it's really good because you will be able to maximize your gains and your losses if you have the time to sync. And I really like that. And just because that fact, there is no actual price for anything at all, unless they're the starting price of the game, because the game did set some type of a low-end price for every single item there is. So as far as I know, once you put an item to the guild store, it does tell you, gives you an example of a low-end price that you should sell that item with. So that's like the low end, and you won't be able to increase it so much because no one is gonna buy it, especially the hardcore traders that are joining different other guilds, because they will be able to search another auction house instantly and see the price differences. Hope the guide was a little informative at least. It was simple, I know. But the guilds, I really like the guild system and Elder Scrolls Online. I really like the game so far. Hope to see you again, and take care. Have a good one.